Breaking news. A massive snowstorm is on the move and its track has just shifted. And this isn't just a minor change. Millions could be affected, roads could become dangerous, and communities are bracing for what's coming. But this isn't just another weather update. Today, I'm going to take you beyond the forecasts and show you 7 powerful lessons every storm teaches us. Lessons that could save your life, protect your home, and keep you one step ahead of Mother Nature. From tracking the storm to staying calm when the worst hits. These lessons aren't theory, they're survival strategies. The storm doesn't wait, and neither should you. By the time this video is over, you'll know exactly how to prepare, act, and thrive, no matter what winter throws your way. Stay with me. The first lesson could make all the difference when the snow starts falling. 1. The power of storm tracking. Lesson 1. Never underestimate the importance of tracking storms. A snowstorm is not just a weather event. It's a moving system with the potential to disrupt millions of lives in hours. The truth is, even small shifts in a storm's path can completely change its impact. Cities that were once expected to see light snow could suddenly face heavy accumulation. Roads that were clear yesterday could become treacherous by morning. Storm tracking isn't just about watching numbers on a screen. It's about understanding patterns, knowing where the storm originated, how fast it's moving, and where it's likely to go next. Meteorologists use advanced models and data from satellites, radar, and weather stations. But even with all this technology, storms can surprise us. That's why being proactive is critical. For you, the viewer, this means staying informed constantly. Check trusted weather updates multiple times a day. Set alerts for your area. Don't wait until the snow is at your doorstep. The moment you know a storm could shift toward your city is the moment to start preparing. Being ahead of the storm can save time, stress, and even lives. Tracking a storm isn't paranoia. It's smart survival strategy. Every update, every forecast, every map can give you the edge to stay safe, make better decisions, and protect your family and property. Remember, storms move fast, and the difference between light inconvenience and serious danger is often just a matter of knowing the track early enough to act. 2. Weather can change rapidly. Lesson 2. Never forget that weather can change in an instant. A storm that seems predictable today can take a completely different path tomorrow. This snowstorm is a perfect example. Just hours ago, forecasts showed one track, and now it has shifted. Millions of people who thought they were safe may now face heavier snow and stronger winds. Weather is inherently dynamic. Atmospheric conditions, temperature fluctuations, and wind patterns constantly interact in ways that are often unpredictable. Even the most advanced computer models can only give probabilities, not certainties. That's why relying on a single forecast or assuming that it won't be that bad can be a dangerous mistake. The key lesson here is flexibility and readiness. You must be prepared to adjust your plans at a moment's notice. Roads may become impassable faster than you think. Power outages can occur without warning. Schools, workplaces, and travel plans can all be disrupted. By accepting that change is inevitable, you gain an advantage. You stop being a passive observer and become someone who anticipates and reacts effectively. Being aware of this rapid change also means taking action before it's too late. Have your essentials ready and confirm your heating and transportation options. and keep a close eye on updates from reliable weather sources. The difference between being prepared and being caught off guard can be measured in hours, not days. Remember, the storm doesn't wait, and neither should you. Understanding that conditions can shift rapidly is your first defense against the chaos that a winter storm can bring. Knowledge and vigilance are the tools that turn unpredictability into control. 3. Geography matters. Lesson 3. Where you live determines how a storm will affect you. Not all snowstorms hit evenly. Mountains, valleys, cities, and plains each experience winter weather in very different ways. A few miles can make a massive difference in snow accumulation, wind strength, and road conditions. Take cities in higher elevations, for example. Snow can pile up faster, roads freeze more quickly, and power lines are more vulnerable to heavy loads. Meanwhile, a nearby lowland area might see only light flurries, giving a false sense of security. Understanding your local geography is more than knowing your zip code. It's knowing how snow, ice, and wind interact with the terrain around you. Geography also influences risk in ways you might not immediately consider. Urban areas can experience more hazardous travel because of traffic congestion, but mountains may isolate communities entirely, or cutting off access to emergency services. Even bodies of water, like rivers or lakes, can intensify storm effects with blowing snow or ice formation. The lesson is clear. One-size-fits-all advice doesn't work when it comes to snowstorms. Knowing your area's vulnerabilities lets you prepare effectively, whether it's clearing your driveway before the snow piles up, shoring up your home against wind, or planning alternate routes if roads become impassable. Being aware of geography transforms a storm from an unpredictable threat into something you can anticipate. It gives you the ability to act proactively, protect your home, and keep yourself and your loved ones safe. Remember, in winter storms, location isn't just a point on a map. It's a matter of survival. 4. Safety comes first. Lesson 4. Your safety is non-negotiable. In the midst of a snowstorm, it's easy to underestimate the danger. Roads may look clear at first, but ice can form in seconds. Visibility can drop without warning. Even experienced drivers or prepared individuals can find themselves in life-threatening situations if they take unnecessary risks. The first step to safety is recognizing the storm's power. Snowstorms aren't just inconvenient, they can be deadly. From slick highways to falling power lines, the hazards are real and unpredictable. Respecting this fact means making the tough choice to stay home when conditions worsen. Every decision matters, and one wrong move can have consequences that last far beyond the storm itself. Safety also means being prepared before the storm hits. Have emergency kits ready in your home and car. Ensure your phone and other essential devices are fully charged. Keep blankets, non-perishable food, water, and basic medical supplies on hand. The goal is simple. Make sure you and your loved ones can endure the storm comfortably and without unnecessary risk. And another part of safety is planning for the unexpected. Snowstorms can cause power outages, block roads, and cut off services for hours or even days. By staying informed, checking forecasts, and following official guidance, you reduce panic and increase your ability to respond effectively. Remember this: no snowstorm is worth risking your life. Caution is not fear, it's wisdom. By putting safety first, you maintain control over your circumstances, protect those around you, and ensure that when the storm passes, you're still standing, ready to return to normal life, stronger and smarter. 5. Winter storms affect everyone. Lesson 5. Never forget that a snowstorm doesn't discriminate. Whether you live in a big city, a small town, or a rural area, a major storm can impact your life in countless ways. Roads may become impassable, schools may close, power outages can strike, and essential services can be delayed. No one is completely immune, and the real lesson here is understanding the ripple effect of winter weather. Even if your home seems safe, the storm affects everything around you. Grocery stores may run low on supplies, emergency responders may be delayed, and your commute could become impossible. Communities can be disrupted in ways you might never anticipate, and planning for this is critical. Awareness is your first defense. Stay informed not just about the storm's path, but also about how it's affecting your city or region. Pay attention to road closures, public announcements, and alerts from local authorities. The more you know, the better you can adjust your plans and protect yourself and your family. Another part of this lesson is community responsibility. Snowstorms aren't just personal challenges. They affect neighbors, friends, and vulnerable populations. Helping someone stranded, checking on elderly relatives, or sharing reliable information can save lives. Recognizing that everyone is impacted makes you not only prepared for yourself, but also a protector for those around you. Ultimately, winter storms remind us that no one is an island. Your safety depends on your awareness, your preparation, and your willingness to act responsibly for both yourself and your community. Being prepared isn't just self-preservation. It's part of staying resilient in the face of unpredictable nature. 6. Emergency preparedness is key. Lesson 6. Never wait for a storm to catch you off guard. Emergency preparedness isn't optional. It's a critical skill that can save your life and protect everything you've worked for. Snowstorms, especially ones with shifting tracks like this current storm, don't follow a predictable schedule. They can intensify, change direction, or last longer than expected. By being prepared, you gain control over a situation that would otherwise feel chaotic and dangerous. Preparation begins with knowledge. Knowing the storm's expected intensity, the areas most likely to be affected, and the potential hazards, from heavy snow accumulation to ice-covered roads, is your first line of defense. But knowledge alone is not enough. It must be combined with action. Ask yourself, are you ready if the snow starts falling tonight and continues for hours or even days? Could you stay safely indoors if roads are blocked? Are you equipped to handle power outages or emergency situations without immediate outside help? These are not hypothetical questions. They are real scenarios that millions face every winter. Next comes the physical preparation. Think beyond the basics. It's not just about having a snow shovel or a bag of salt. It's about building a system of readiness. Food and water supplies. Stock enough non-perishable food and clean drinking water to last at least 72 hours. Consider extra supplies if your household relies on daily deliveries or if local stores may be inaccessible. Remember, frozen pipes, blocked roads, and overwhelmed supply chains can make even short-term shortages a major problem. Medical essentials. Ensure you have prescription medications, a first aid kit, and any necessary medical equipment ready. If you or someone in your household has a chronic condition, Plan for possible interruptions in care. Winter storms have a way of turning minor health issues into urgent emergencies if you're not prepared. Heating and power. In a major storm, power outages are common. Make sure you have backup heating options, blankets, and ways to stay warm safely. Check that generators, if you have them, are in working order and fuel is available. Never rely solely on open flames indoors, and know your exit strategy if temperatures drop dangerously low. Communication. Keep devices fully charged and have backup power sources. A simple power bank or portable charger can be invaluable when communications are critical. Maintain a list of emergency contacts, including neighbors, family members, and local authorities. In extreme conditions, staying connected isn't just convenient. It can be life-saving. Transportation and evacuation plans. Know your options in case travel becomes necessary. Keep your car fueled, maintain winter tires if you live in snowy regions, and pack an emergency kit with blankets, food, and water. Plan alternate routes and avoid unnecessary travel unless absolutely essential. Even a short trip can become dangerous in worsening conditions. Emergency preparedness also includes mental readiness. A snowstorm can bring anxiety, stress, and uncertainty. Preparing ahead gives you confidence, reduces panic, and allows you to make rational, effective decisions under pressure. It turns fear into control. The difference between reacting and responding often comes down to preparation. But perhaps the most critical lesson is this: preparation is not just for yourself. Snowstorms affect entire communities. Being ready allows you to assist others. Whether it's helping a neighbor shovel their driveway, checking in on elderly family members, or sharing reliable information, preparedness spreads resilience. One household ready for the storm can become a small hub of support, creating a ripple effect that strengthens the entire neighborhood. History has shown us countless examples where lack of preparation turned manageable winter storms into tragedies. People were stranded on roads, homes went without heat, and medical emergencies became dangerous crises. But in contrast, communities that planned ahead, stocked supplies, and communicated effectively minimized damage and protected lives. You have the ability to replicate that proactive mindset today. In short, Lesson 6 is simple but profound. Emergency preparedness transforms uncertainty into confidence, chaos into order, and vulnerability into safety. Don't wait for the storm to tell you when to act. Start now. Check your supplies, update your emergency plans, and anticipate the unexpected. Because when a snowstorm like this hits, sudden shifts, a heavy accumulation, dangerous winds, those who are prepared aren't just surviving, they're thriving amidst adversity. Preparedness isn't about fear, it's about foresight. It's about turning a natural threat into a scenario where you have the upper hand. Every item stocked, every plan made, every alert monitored adds to your ability to face the storm with calm and control. And when you do, you set yourself apart from the countless people who scramble, panic, or fall behind when winter shows its true power. So remember, as this storm shifts and gains strength, let your preparedness be your shield. Your knowledge, your planning, and your readiness are your most valuable tools. This storm is coming, but with foresight and preparation, you'll face it not with fear, but with power and confidence. 7. Respect nature and stay calm. Lesson 7. Respect nature and never underestimate its power. Storms, especially ones that shift suddenly like this snowstorm, are reminders that nature is not something we can control. It's unpredictable, relentless, and at times overwhelming. The harsh truth is that no matter how advanced our forecasts, how prepared we are, or how strong our infrastructure seems, nature can always surprise us. That's why the most crucial skill in any extreme weather event is staying calm and respecting the storm. Panic is the enemy of preparation. When people panic, decisions become impulsive, mistakes multiply, and danger increases. It's human nature to fear the unknown, but fear alone will not keep you safe. Instead, calmness, paired with knowledge and preparation, turns fear into action. A snowstorm doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't slow down for hesitation. By maintaining composure, you can think clearly, make strategic decisions, and respond to emergencies efficiently. Calmness allows you to evaluate your surroundings, consider your options, and prioritize safety for yourself, your family, and your community. Respecting nature also means acknowledging the limits of human control. No matter how strong or resourceful you are, some things are beyond your influence. Roads may be closed, power may go out, and travel may be impossible. Accepting this reality doesn't mean giving up. It means redirecting your energy toward the actions you can control. You can prepare your home, stock essential supplies, monitor storm updates, and assist neighbors. You can choose to stay indoors when conditions are dangerous, rather than risk injury by venturing out. True power in extreme weather comes not from defying nature, but from respecting it and acting wisely within its limits. One of the most overlooked aspects of staying calm is mental resilience. Storms test patience, endurance, and judgment. Hours of snowfall, icy roads, and isolation can weigh heavily on anyone. Developing mental strength in advance is as important as having physical supplies. Stay focused on what matters most, your safety and the safety of those around you. Avoid unnecessary distractions. Don't obsess over things you cannot change, and channel your energy into preparedness and practical action. Another critical component of this lesson is community awareness. Respecting the storm includes understanding how it impacts others. Your calm and informed actions can inspire the same in your family, friends, and neighbors. Helping someone remain safe, sharing verified updates, or offering assistance during a power outage can prevent panic and save lives. A snowstorm doesn't just test individuals, it tests communities. Those who act collectively, with composure and foresight, endure the storm far better than those who isolate themselves or act recklessly. Nature also teaches humility. It reminds us that despite all our technology, all our planning, and all our expertise, we are part of a larger system. This snowstorm's shifting track is a perfect example, a reminder that even with the best predictions, conditions can change in minutes. Respecting this unpredictability allows us to make better decisions. It encourages vigilance, reinforces the importance of safety, and instills a mindset that values patience over impulse. Finally, in staying calm and respecting nature isn't just about surviving the storm. It's about thriving during it. Those who remain composed are able to adapt, respond, and make choices that minimize risk. They can identify hazards before they become dangerous, assist others who may be struggling, and maintain a sense of control, even when the environment seems chaotic. Calmness is the bridge between knowledge and action. Without it, preparation and information can be wasted. With it, you turn potential disaster into manageable challenges. So as this snowstorm shifts and approaches, remember, don't fight the storm recklessly, don't ignore its power, and don't let fear dictate your decisions. Respect the natural forces at play. Observe them, understand them, and respond with intelligence, strategy, and patience. Every storm, no matter how severe, can be navigated successfully if you maintain composure and act deliberately. In the end, and the seventh lesson is simple but profound. Nature is powerful, but a calm, prepared, and respectful mind is even more powerful. By staying composed, understanding the storm, and acting wisely, you not only survive, you remain in control no matter what winter throws your way. The storm may rage outside, but inside your home, in your decisions, and in your community, calmness and respect for nature turn uncertainty into strength. This is the final, and perhaps the most important, lesson of all. Storms will test you, but with respect, preparation, and calm, you will endure and emerge wiser, safer, and stronger than ever before. This storm is a reminder that nature is powerful, unpredictable, and relentless. But knowledge, preparation, and calm give you the upper hand. By tracking the storm, staying informed, respecting its power, and applying these 7 lessons, you're not just surviving, you're taking control. Remember, winter storms don't wait, but neither should you. Prepare, stay vigilant, and share what you've learned with your family, friends, and community. Together, we can face even the harshest conditions safely and confidently. If you found these lessons valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a critical weather update. Stay safe, stay prepared, and until next time, remember, knowledge is your best defense against the storm.